around this industry. But I'm here to let you know before we get into the presentation, because, businesses have stages of growth. You have the ground floor industry, you have formulation, concentration, you have growth and momentum, and then you have the stability industry. You see, early stages, I did not know how to evaluate a company from a visionary standpoint. I could only evaluate a company from an employee standpoint, and therefore, my first stint in the industry of the home-based business industry, I joined the company after it was around for 32 years already. And the thing that attracted me to the company was there was a thick booklet about this thick of all of the top leaders in that company, people that were earning $50,000 a year, six figures, $500,000 a year, millions of dollars a year. And the leaders, I'll never forget it, the leaders would always say things. People who had been around for 25, 30 years, they would say things like, you wouldn't have wanted to be a part of this company. You wouldn't have wanted to be a part of this company back when we joined, because we didn't have the state-of-the-art technology. We didn't have the infrastructure to go out and obtain the success. These were the things that they were saying, and that they were trying to share with us was, we missed it. Okay, let me stop my screen just to make sure that you guys can see me okay still. If you guys can see me, go ahead and put it in the chat yes for me. Okay, and you guys can hear me. I want to see some yeses out there. Make sure we still have our connection going on. All right. Okay, fantastic. You guys are with me. All right, and so this is the message that they were sharing. They were saying, you wouldn't have wanted to join us back then because we didn't have the state-of-the-art technology. We didn't have people picking up the phone in a nanosecond because of being in a stability environment. But I evaluated the company from an employee mindset. The message that they were trying to tell us was, we missed it. We missed it. And so I'm here to let you know that you haven't missed it here. As a matter of fact, you should be excited about being first in the formulation stage of growth, guys, because this is where the millionaires are created. So my question to you is, shouldn't you be first at least once in your lifetime? That is the type of positioning that you have here with the project. We are Epic. And who are we? Epic is a global company that provides an environment for all people of all backgrounds to learn the lifelong skill set of trading Forex while pursuing their financial dreams and goals. We've attracted a leadership group, guys, with over 100 years of successful business as well as MLM experience. Folks, we are 100% debt-free. As a matter of fact, here is our leadership group, starting with our founder, Mr. David McCovey. Here's a gentleman, folks, that 5 years ago, he launched a very, very successful travel company that has generated over $200 million of sales in the last 5 years. Here's a gentleman that is really highly regarded as one of the best events promoters in the state of Nevada. But I love the fact that this gentleman is a 7-figure annual earner in the home-based business industry. He, just like the rest of this leadership, he got into the industry as a new person, learned the skill set, became a student, served in executive roles, founded his own successful company, and now branching over to and attracted some of the greatest minds within the home-based business industry to join forces to create a truly epic business project, folks. Mr. Spencer Iverson, a gentleman that was hand-selected to be the president. I mean, humbly, we call him Mr. President. Here's a gentleman, his background is that of an attorney. He's represented professional athletes for years, guys. And again, he was a gentleman that got started in the network marketing industry. He was a student to the game, had massive success, a multiple 7-figure annual earner. And this gentleman served as vice president of company. He went out and owned his own company, had one of the largest pre-launches in the history of network marketing, guys. We're honored to have him as the president of Epic. And then you have Mr. Mark Sterling, another one of my best friends, folks. And here's a gentleman who's been in the industry upwards of 25 years. And I love this gentleman. This gentleman, he is not just a communicator, he's a connector. I couldn't imagine a better person for the role of VP of Sales, folks. He's very innovative. He's very charismatic. And I'm not just talking about the way that he speaks. I'm talking about the way that you feel after you come in contact with this gentleman, guys, and very successful. We partnered up in a project, attracted over 75,000 people in a couple of years, guys. And this gentleman was the #1 money earner in that company, and he's brought his talents over here to Epic as well. Just came off of one of the best launches in the health and wellness industry with mentorship under a multi-billionaire, folks. And now he's brought that learned knowledge into this platform. And then we have our VP of Business Development, Mr. David Lisiaga, guys, a gentleman that has gone out and done what no one else in the industry has done within the last year. Went out, folks, and took a company from less than 3,000 people to over 90,000 people in his organization in a 6-month period of time, guys. You know what? It's amazing sometimes people can attract leaders like this, but their infrastructure is not solid enough to keep up with the vision of a person like a David Lisiaga, guys. We welcome him to the Epic leadership, guys. He's our VP of Business Development. This gentleman owns a marketing company. He understands being innovative, guys. And when you really get a chance to get an eagle's eye view in the world of Epic, you will have a great appreciation for a David Lisiaga. And then you have Coach Max, one of the best in the game, guys. This young lady, I've watched this young lady over the last 6 months, how people respond to her, how she really understands this Forex industry, guys. But what I love is, I love that she's so patient, and when she's teaching other people the skill set, she's put together a masterful curriculum where we're able to get the fluff out of the trainings and show people how to get in profit mode from not knowing to knowing in a matter of 2 weeks to become a profitable trader. And of course, through the vetting process, we've attracted some of the greatest minds in the trading community to partner up with us here at Epic, guys, and is led by our none other than Director of Forex Training, Coach Max, guys. And once again, you see myself, Jonathan Green. I'm fortunate and blessed to be the global master distributor, being a liaison between the field and the corporate office, guys, to make sure that the voice of the field is heard as well. And so we're super excited. What is Forex? You know, I'll be honest with you. About 4 years ago, a gentleman asked me, he said, "Hey, look, are you a part of Forex?" And I was like, "What? I'm not a part of that company." You know, I literally thought Forex was a company, guys, but it stands for foreign exchange. As a matter of fact, 3 years ago, I put my son as a customer into an educational platform. He learned the skill set. He learned how to study the behavior of currency pairs and how to look for setups. He's a technical trader. My son is a multiple 6-figure-a-year trader now, guys, and we're honored. I saw what he was able to do to go from not knowing to knowing. That's because this is a portable skill set. It doesn't matter if you are a part of another network marketing company and you're looking at this company because you would love to be a customer and learn the skill set, we welcome you. While there are other people who are excited because they'll introduce people to this community of traders. And when you see the community, when you feel the atmosphere, how you have access to the master traders and the signals that they're kicking off. Guys, this is an elite place to be in. Why? Because once, before the deregulation of the foreign exchange industry, you would have had to have $100,000 liquid in order to participate in this industry. This is the industry where the financial institutions play, the central bank, the hedge funds, the government, they play in this space is the the largest industry in the world, a $6 trillion industry, industry by opening up a brokerage account for as little as $10. And our goal is to simply show you when to trade, when to buy, when to sell, and when to not do anything at all. So I'm gonna give you a high-level overview, thought enough of you, and figured that you could truly understand being in the right place at the right time with the right leadership, but of course, being able to make the right decision as well, guys. And so a high-level overview of what we put together with this amazing educational platform is we've attracted some of the greatest minds in the trading community, guys. We're talking about master traders, 6-figure, 7-figure, and 8-figure traders have come together, and we're on a daily basis, 3 times a day, 5 days a week, we're offering live sessions. That's right, guys. You can watch from when they look for setups, when they're studying the behavior, when they're executing trades with their money. But the best part about it is, while you're watching, you're in an environment where you can mirror their trades. We send out daily signals, guys, of trades. You might be a person that say, hey, look, I don't have time to really just study it every single day, but I want to have access to multiplying my money as well. Well, great, guys, because that's exactly what you have. To give you an idea of how special this environment is, I relate this environment to like you going to a gym and joining a gym membership because you said, it's time for me to get fit. I need to condition my body. So once you joined the gym, you had access to the personal trainer. The personal trainer asked you, so, well, what is it that you want to work on? You said, well, you know, I want to build up my biceps and my triceps, and I want to tighten up my abs. And the personal trainer gets down on the floor and starts doing the push-ups. The personal trainer gets on the floor and starts doing the crunches and the sit-ups, but you get the abs. You get the muscle. That's the type of environment we're building here in Epic, guys. We have an Epic University that as of October 1st, right now is about positioning yourself. First movers advantage. We're allowing you to do so for as little as $19.95. That's right, a $20 bill allows you to participate in one of the greatest wealth transfers that ever came across this generation, guys. And there have been over 30,000 people that have already locked in their position, and they have full access to over 60 live trainings before they ever had to pay a dime for the monthly subscription, which will start October 1st. We have weekly market forecasts. We have a very fun, interactive trading community. Guys, not only are you going to be able to watch these experts, you can ask questions to them as well and get responses so that you can earn while you continue to learn as well, okay? And so here's our disclaimer. We're about to talk about the compensation plan. Keep in mind, guys, travel for the last 3 decades has been the #1 research word on the internet. But currently, because in the United States alone, there are over 50 million people that are out of work. They're out of work. So we wanted to build a model that could complement the economic climate, but also a model where people could learn a skill set. Just because the home-based business is the #1 trending search on the entire internet and has been for the last 6 months does not mean that people are not skeptical. They are still skeptical. It doesn't mean that they want to go out and recruit in the home-based business industry. What it means is they bought into a system that failed them, and now they are willing to put their control in their own hands. So we wanted to create an environment that says, regardless of whether or not you recruit a soul, you can learn a portable skill set that you can take with you for life, and you can learn how to multiply your money as well. You see, we're going to introduce you to what's called Epic Charity, where we're giving back in the community, starting out with the focus on MAD, Mothers Against Drunk Driving, and we're taking this campaign around the world. And we also have what's called Epic Kids. That's right, guys. we're going to make available to you a platform where we're going to educate the children. 12-year-olds and above folks will weekly be able to come onto a platform and they'll learn the skill set of how to multiply their money. And we're going to take them from the video games and bring them to learning this skill set where they can take care of their future for generations to come, guys. We're excited about that, okay? You won't have to pay a dime for that because it comes with the value proposition of your monthly subscription. Here in Epic, we're looking to create the single greatest value proposition that exists within the home-based business industry based on the monthly subscription. So here's our disclaimer. You should know Epic will not guarantee your ability to get results or earn money with our program, our information, our tools, or our strategies. The bottom line is, if you go to work, you'll get paid. If you do no work, you can sit on the sideline. If you learn this skill set, you'll have a skill set that now you can multiply your money like the banks have been leveraging us for years, multiplying our money as well. So here's the model that we put together, the model that is trending all over the world, folks, where people are talking about the Epic compensation plan. Why is that? Because you can position yourself as a founding member and go and refer 3 scholars to our educational platform. And now that $1,200 per year subscription, you're able to get for free. Why? Because if you refer 3, you get your membership for free. Here's the way that it works. $19.99. That's what you invest right now, and you can go build your organizational structure for $19.99. We're going to give you access to 60 live training classes during the pre-launch. On October 1st will be day 1 of our official launch. On that day, all of the people in the pre-launch will run their $99.99 monthly subscription so that now they can have access to Epic University and everything within our program platform, okay? Once we run that $99.99, so everyone will pay the $99.95 on October 1st. Starting in November, if you still have 3 subscribers that are in the educational platform, your membership is free. That's right, a true 3 and free model. You don't have to upgrade to an IBO. Your subscription is free. But here's what I love also. It doesn't matter if you're joining this platform to learn the skill set and to get the education for free, you refer 3, or if you're simply looking at this compensation plan and saying, wow, you mean to tell me Epic pays out as much as $1 million per month? And still you refer 3 individuals. This is a business model, a retention-based model where you can go and build a business and have the where you don't feel like you have to go and run for the rest of your life. That's not the way that it's designed, guys. And so look at Founder 500. As your team grows to 10 subscribers and the structure of 4 people in the left leg, 4 in the middle, and 2 on the right, those 10 individuals, your membership will no longer be free. However, you can upgrade to IBO, which is $24.99, and pay your subscription. And now we're going to start paying you $125 per week. That's right, guys, $500 a month. That's $6,000 per year part-time to supplement whatever you're doing as a career already. Ladies and gentlemen, do you realize if the average person had access to an extra $500, they never would have had to get their car repossessed? They never would have had to foreclose on their home. We're making a difference. This is the sweet spot. Why? Because this is where the company says you attract 10 people to the trading community who pays the subscription. And I come from a space where a good deal goes both ways. The company says we're going to pay you $50 per subscribers through that 10 structure, and the company's going to keep $50. How amazing is that? Look at Founder 1000. Eventually, your group will grow to 30 people, 12, 12, and 6 in the structure. We're going to simply say, now we're going to pay you $250 a week, $1,000 per month. That's $12,000 of residual income per year, guys. Founder 2000, 80 people. Now you're at $2,000 a month, $24,000 a year. How about founder 5,000? You go out and build a team of 250 people in the pre-launch alone. First day, folks, you're already at $5,000 a month residual. Okay. If you like that, I need to see some more 777s in the chat. Okay. Give me some more 777s. Let me know you appreciate what we're talking about here as well. Okay. There they are. There they are. I'm talking to the right crowd. Guys, look at how we break down the different sections of the compensation plan. You see, there are some people, once again, they want to become a free member. And their belief level will take them to $5,000 a month. Whereas a founder, you can earn from a free membership, saving $1,200 a year to upwards of $60,000 a year. Now, then, of course, we have our ambassador section. Now, this is where a lot of the builders get really excited. Why? Because we're talking about going out and building a team of 500. Let me show you how to build a team of 500. In the pre-launch, here's what you want to do. You want to go out and recruit 25 people to join this educational program, 25. And we're going to take those 25 people, because we're doing 4 launch calls like this a day. Our goal is to help those 25 people build a team of 20 people who are subscribers within the first 30 days. Do you realize that that's a team of 500 people? We're going to collect a $20 bill from this group of 500 people. So in the pre-launch, your team collected $10,000 of revenue. But get this, guys, but that structure has positioned you now to earn $10,000 a month residual income, okay? I love this, because once you become an ambassador, you're in the 6-figure-a-year zone. Many people have already structured their organization such that they're waiting on October the 1st so that they can get paid over $10,000 in the first 30 days, okay? I love that. This is a section where you can earn anywhere from $120,000 a year to upwards of $600,000 a year as ambassadors in our program. And then we have the icons. These individuals, this is why we've been able to attract people in other projects who are already earning $50,000 a month, $100,000 a month, and they position themselves building out the structure. Why? Because number one, they care about the people. Number two, they realize that even if they introduce people who are not recruiters, they can learn the skill set and still make a really incredible income from home. But three, they looked at the model and said, wow, you mean to tell me I could go out and help people obtain success to get to the $500 a month level, the $1,000 a month level, the $2,000, $5,000 a month level, and I can comprise a team of 5,000 people, and now I'm earning $100,000 per month? They believe in it, folks. But how about Icon 200? $200,000 a month. As an icon, you can earn anywhere from $1 million per year to upwards of $6 million per year. But ladies and gentlemen, the name of our company is Epic. And if you haven't figured it out, it stands for Exceptional People, Incredible Compensation. And people are going around the globe saying, I am epic. That's an affirmation. They're going out to build a team of 75 scholars who would come a part of this learning environment. And as a result, they'll position themselves to make as much as $1 million per month in the compensation plan. You see, our pre-launch kicked off on September 1st. We had a projection of attracting over 40,000 people to lock in their spots for $19.99 in the first 40 days alone. Well, we're on day number 4. Day number 4, and there are already over 30,000 people that have already secured their spot within our network, guys. We have thousands of people each session zoned in to get the education. I mean, when you hear about how amazing the trainings are, they're really incredible. I implore you, look, the trainings are 5 days a week, Sunday night through Thursday night. So we don't have a training tonight, Friday night and Saturday night, but Sunday we'll start back. But we're recording the sessions. We're archiving the sessions. The sessions are based off of a 2-week curriculum, and the trainings are based on that curriculum with no fluff to help you become a profitable trader immediately, guys. We're conducting 4 Zoom presentations from the corporate side every single day. Our go live will be October the 1st, guys. That's when we'll run the $99.99 a month subscription for Epic University and the full access there within. And everyone that hits the ambassador level, that's an organization of 500 on structure, where the subscriptions run on October 1st, we're sending all of those leaders to a 5-star resort, all expenses paid, regardless of where you live. You can come to that retreat, guys, out in Mexico, and we are going to celebrate the historic launch of the most admired corporation to ever hit the home-based business industry. EpicTrading.com. Go to the website. Look at the branding, guys. Look and see what your company looks like. Okay, we're doing the pre-launch. Build out your structure. You can have access to the quality trainings, guys. And here's the news flash. $19.99, you have access to 60 live training sessions throughout the entire month. We're allowing you to test drive the vehicle before you buy it. That's right. You're test driving it. You're getting an idea of what it is that we have to offer, guys. I don't ask let your fear, put your faith in a wheelchair. Take a chance on you, because we take chances on other people all the time. Years ago, I said things like, I'm skeptical, but later on, I realized I wasn't skeptical. I was only programmed to think a certain way. You know, I grew up in an environment where my parents said things like, money doesn't grow on trees. Good things come to those that wait. Never put all your eggs in the same basket. And so when I looked at this amazing home-based business industry, even though I looked at it from an employee standpoint versus a visionary standpoint, when I saw all of the success that people were having, I was simply saying things like, it sounds too good to be true. Those are philosophies. That was a way of life. I've learned better. Why? Because skepticism is valid only in the absence of proof. There's not another industry that has created more millionaires than the home-based business industry, guys. And so we want you to know that successful people create the conditions for success in their minds first. You see, if you're a person that simply said, well, you know what? I've tried these type of businesses. I've gotten excited about them. I don't know if it's going to work because, you know, I got my job. Those are the conditions that you're creating, and they're based on limitations. What if you took a chance on you and say, this is my time? It's not by coincidence that I'm learning about this information in the pre-launch, because my journey throughout the home-based business industry has built up to this time where in alignment comes timing, positioning, and leadership. A lot of times people get in companies with leadership, but they don't have the timing and positionings. Other times people get involved in a company from a timing standpoint, but they don't have the positioning and the leadership. Here in Epic, you're able to capitalize on timing, positioning, and leadership all at once, guys. I want to share a story for you here, because our goal is to become the Rolls Royce of the Forex industry. I share with you about the Epic Charity. I talk to you about the Epic Kids. Do you realize that eventually, guys, we'll be running campaigns? We'll be running campaigns within the company. We'll have campaigns called Doctors and Pips, where we're doing Zooms with thousands of physicians and people with their PhD, the educators who are doctors, and we'll attract them to show them how to multiply their money. We'll be running campaigns like Pastors and Pips, where we're able to get spiritual leaders to come on a simple platform, and now they're understanding financial literacy. They're understanding how to teach people how to multiply their money. We'll have sessions like Parents, Pampers, and Pips, where we're teaching from generations to generations how to learn this amazing skill set, guys. And we invite you to join us on this amazing, amazing journey. So once again, before we actually get out of here, okay, if you know that this is epic and you're all about the vision of this amazing business project, I need you to light up the chat with epic. I need some epic written in the chat to say, hey, look, you're on board. You're ready to rock. You can't wait till the official launch. You love the recognition program, okay? You know, where we'll be able to give out Rolex watches to individuals to celebrate them taking a chance on themselves. We're talking about going to different destinations. The leadership treat to Mexico is just the beginning, guys. We're super excited for you taking a chance on yourself. I want to end with a story, because I know that people have the war going on between the Androids and the iPhones, and a lot of people don't know the history behind it. You see, many people from the iPhone clan, they're familiar with Steve Wozniak. They're familiar with Steve Jobs, but very few people know the name Ron Wayne. Well, Ron Wayne was one of the original founders of Apple. He owned 10% of the shares of Apple at the very beginning. But Apple had a slow start. They had a lot of debt that they were incurring because they had innovative leaders. They had leaders who could obviously take a vision around the world, but they were in the formulation stage of growth, like that of Epic, in the formulation stage of growth, but incredible leaders. So what Ron Wayne did was he got nervous. He said, man, the company is incurring all of this debt. What if the debt falls on me? So Ron Wayne allowed his fear to put his faith in a wheelchair, and he sold his 10% of the shares of Apple for $800. Do you realize that if he had that 10% ownership stake, he would be worth close to $100 million now? Do you realize that the contract where he was awarded the shares, he sold for $500, and the contract was auctioned off in 2011 for $1.5 million. Ladies and gentlemen, Ron Wayne's story does not have to be yours. You are truly in the right place at the right time with the right leadership, and all you have to do is be willing to make the right decision. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a professional presentation like this 4 times a day. On tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, you guys are about to hear from a lady who is a multiple 7-figure annual earner in the home-based business industry, guys. I watched this young lady almost 2 decades ago, and when she comes across people, they love her, guys. I mean, she really and truly, this young lady is a leader's leader. I've seen this young lady put together intellectual properties where she is teaching people step by step how to go out and build a global business. She's not just a person of success, she's a person of significance, guys, because success comes to you, but significance comes through you. And so I'm honored because we're going to be graced to hear from the one and only Amy Seaver on tomorrow, guys. Multiple 7-figure earner in the industry. You guys are going to love her passionate presentation, her authenticity when she's sharing her story and casting the vision, guys. Tomorrow at 12 o'clock. And then at 3 o'clock on tomorrow, we're going to have a Spanish presentation. Okay, at 7 o'clock, we're going to have another English presentation. And then tomorrow night at 11 o'clock, we're going to close out the day. Folks, our goal is to enroll by tomorrow night, and you can be a part of making history with making that happen. So once again, it's often said that a wise man is willing to research what a fool takes for granted. We appreciate the time that you've given us. Welcome to the future, millionaires, and have a super incredible